Hello, very good afternoon, all of you, student. So myself Amit sir, and I am dealing with what a quantitative aptitude. Already three video lectures has been posted, okay, or you can say shared on the YouTube channel. I hope that everything is running smooth. You are understanding each and every step, okay. But whatever it may be here on this video lecture, okay, so you just revise the things, because study is exactly equal to what? Nothing but the revision. Unless and until there is a revision, no marks, nothing is, okay. So study itself is nothing but the revision itself, okay. In the last video, I think we have seen the distance, speed and the time, okay. So important formula already I have discussed in the last lecture, and the few numericals already solved, okay. So we will try to solve some more numericals, okay. In the last lecture we have seen some few basic numericals, okay, that is not much tough, okay, compared to today's, okay. So today we are going to solve some basic as well as the some high level numericals, okay, on this particular distance, speed and time. So you have to only remember what is exactly the distance and the speed. Distance, speed is equal to what? Distance upon time. And how to convert distance, meter, kilometer to meter, and how to convert the speed from meter per second to kilometer per hour, or kilometer per hour to meter per second. I assume that you have watched that video, okay. Every formula is given in the previous lecture, so just go through that lecture, okay. So now here is the first question of this session, okay. A person crosses a 600-meter long street in 5 minutes. What is his speed in kilometer per hour? In kilometer per hour, okay. So there is what? 5 you can say, okay. So that distance of the street is what? 600 meter. So you know distance is given 600 meter, okay, and time is given to cross the distance is time is 5 minutes. Already told you that whenever the distance is in meter, time should be in second, and when the distance is in kilometer, time should be in hour, okay. So 5 minutes means how many seconds? That is 300 seconds. 300 seconds. So we know that speed is equal to what? Distance upon time, because they have told to calculate the speed in kilometer per hour, not meter per second. But first get the answer in meter per second, okay. You can directly calculate, doesn't matter, but that is what a lengthy process. So first speed is equal to what? Distance upon time. So distance is how much? 600. Time is equal to how much? 300, correct, okay. So if you cancel out this is going to be what? 2 meter per second. 2 meter per second now, but it is in meter per second. So we know if it is kilometer per hour, any value, how to convert into meter per second? You have to just multiply by 5 by 18. And if it is meter per second and you are going to convert into kilometer per hour, you have to just multiply by 18 by 5. So here it is meter per second and you are going to convert it into kilometer per hour. So you have to multiply by 18 by 5. So that is 2 into, so speed is equal to what? 2 into 18 by 5. 18 by 5, okay. So you will get 36, okay. So 18 by 5, yes. You will get 18 into 2, you will get 36 divided by what? 5, correct, okay. So if you divide this, 5 sevens are 35, 2 is remaining, and 35, 1 is remaining, and 5 2s are 10. So you will get around 7.2 kilometer per hour. So this is the value. So option B is correct. Option B is correct one, okay. So simple one, simple numerical is there, okay. Next one. Okay, so next problem is on the board. Try yourself, pause the video and try yourself. Okay, an aeroplane covers a certain distance at a speed of 240 km per hour in 5 hours. To cover the same distance in 5 by 3 hours, to cover the same distance in 5 by 3 hours, it must travel at a speed of how much? Okay. So we know aeroplane, suppose this is the aeroplane is traveling from the what? Certain distance. So B, we will assume this certain distance is x, okay. So it covers, okay, certain distance at a speed. So speed is equal to what? 240 km per hour, okay, it takes time 5 hours. It takes how much time? 5 hours. Now to cover the same distance, okay, in 5 by 3 hours, to cover the same distance in 5 by 3 hours, how much is the speed? Okay, so we need to find out the what in second case, to cover the same distance, how much speed is required to cover the same distance in 5 by 3 hours. Now first of all, you have to know this how much distance. So distance is calculated by is equal to what? So we know speed is equal to what? Distance upon time. So distance we have assumed x divided by what? Time. Therefore x is equal to what? Speed into time. So speed is equal to what? 240 kilometer, okay, 2 kilometer per hour, and time is equal to how much? 5 hours. Okay, so maybe you can just keep this as it is. So that is what? Total kilometer. How much it is? This is distance. Now in the second case, to cover the same distance, to cover the what? This distance in this time, how much speed is there? So speed is equal to what? Distance upon time. So distance is 240 multiplied by 5, okay, divided by time is equal to what? 5 by 3, correct? Okay, so 240 multiplied by 5 divided by 5, okay, multiplied by 3. This ratio, this 3 will multiply upside, okay. So basic maths rule, okay. So 5 cancel out, correct? Okay, so 5 cancel out. So speed is equal to what? So speed is equal to, you will get kilometer per hour. So 24 into 3, 72 and 0. So kilometer per hour. That means the same distance can be covered in 5 by 3 hours. That is less than the what? 5 hours. Of course, it is less than the 5 hours. And then speed must be increased. Speed must be increased. So it has to travel with this speed. Then only it will cover the same distance in 5 by 3 hours. Okay, 5 by 3 hours. Okay. Done. Okay. So next one. Third one. Numerical number 3. A person walks 14 km per hour instead of 10 km per hour. He would have walked 20 km more. The actual distance traveled by him is, okay. So what happens if suppose the distance person is traveling a certain distance A to B. Diagram is very important, okay. A person walks 14 km per hour instead of 10 km per hour. He would have walked 20 किलोमीटर मोर, 20 किलोमीटर मोर, ओके. हाँ, इसका मतलब क्या है? अगर यहाँ पे टाइम सेम है, टाइम सेम है, ओके. सो टाइम इज सेम हियर. नाउ सपोज इफ ही कवर्ड स्पीड विथ, ओके, आई विल से S1, if it is covering with speed 10 kilometer per hour, okay, time will be t, okay. He will cover distance x. He will cover distance x. Now suppose second situation is what? If he travels with 14 km per hour, how much speed is 14 km per hour, okay. He will get the same time, but in the same time, but he will cover more distance, 20 km more distance, 20 km more distance. Then what is actual distance traveled by him? What is actual distance traveled by him, okay. So here actual distance traveled by him means what? You have to find out the what? X, okay. So apply the formula here. Speed is equal to what? Distance upon time. Here is also speed is equal to what? Distance upon time, okay. So I will apply the speed is equal to what? S1 is equal to what? X divided by time, distance upon time. Therefore time is same here, time is same. So it becomes what? X divided by S1. So it becomes what? X divided by S1 is how much? 10. S1 is how much? 10. Okay. Now, so this is one equation. Similarly, S2 for this segment. S2 is equal to what? X plus 20. X plus 20, that is distance, and time is same. Therefore, I will take this time this side and it becomes what? X plus 20 divided by what? 14, because S2 is how much? 14 km per hour, okay. Now this is one equation and this is one equation, both the t are same. Hence If the left hand sides are equal, hence right hand also equal. That means what? X divided by 10 is equal to what? X plus 20 divided by 14. Okay. Now just solve this. 14x is equal to what? 10x plus 200. Okay. I will just multiply this into bracket. Cross multiplication, 14 into x, 10 into this bracket. So 10 into x, 10x, 10 into 20, you will get 200. Okay. Just solve this. Okay. So I think okay. So 200, let it be here. 10x take this side. So it becomes what? 14x minus 10x is equal to what? 200. 14x minus 10x, you will get 4x is equal to what? 200. Therefore x is equal to what? 200 divided by 4. So if you solve this, 50 kilometer. X is equal to what? 50 kilometer. Okay. So option A is correct. Option A is correct. Okay. Okay. So next time he will cover how much? 50 plus 20, that is 70 kilometer. Okay. But the actual distance is x. Understood? Okay. So let's move to the next problem. If you are not understanding, you can replay this video simply. Any step, if you are not understood, you can just replay it. Question number 4. Okay, a man complete a journey in 10 hours. Chalo, we will take this as a journey A to B. Okay, so how much time? 10 hour. Total time is 10 hour. Okay, he travels first half. Okay, so we will consider this as a total x distance. Okay, but first half, that means x by 2. First half the journey means what? X by 2 at the rate of 21 kilometer per hour. Okay, so I will consider the speed 1, that is 21 kilometer per hour. Okay, and second half, so you will get the time, I will say t1, correct? Okay, and the second half at the rate of 24 kilometer per hour, and the second half, that is s2 with speed 24 kilometer per hour. Okay, you will get the time t2, because speed is different, automatically the time will be different. Okay, but cover the same half distance, x by 2 only. Okay, now first apply the speed is equal to distance upon time here, and speed is equal to distance upon time in this segment. Okay, so first speed is equal to what? S1 is equal to what? Distance is how much? X by 2 divided by what? Time t1. Okay, if you solve this, okay, so just solve this, you will get what? X divided by 2t1. 2 will be multiplied as it is. Okay, similarly for this segment, S2 is equal to what? Okay, same x by 2 distance, but the time is different. If you solve this, you will get x divided by 2 t2. Okay, so we need t1. T1 is equal to what? X divided by 2 s1. Okay, and x we don't know. Okay, s1 we know, 2 into 21. Okay, now t2 is equal to how much? X divided by 2 s2. So x divided by 2, what is the speed? S2, that is 24. Okay, now we know t1 plus t2 is equal to what? 10 hour given. The hint is given. To complete the total journey you need 10 hours, and this 10 hour is made up of what? T1 plus t2, whatever the time is here plus time over here. So that's why I have made t1 plus t2 is equal to what? 10 hour. Now t1 is equal to how much? X divided by 21. Okay, so 2 into 21 plus, okay, x divided by 2 into 24 is equal to what? 10. Okay, so I will just take out the 2. Okay, so x, correct? Okay, take out the 3 and 2 common. 2 is common here, and 3 7s are 21, 3 8s are, correct? Okay, so I will take out the 3 common, 2 common. So in the bracket, 3 7s are 21 plus, correct? Okay, x divided by, you will get, okay, keep as it is, and here also. Okay, so I will make it here complete bracket. Okay, so from this bracket you have taken 3 into 2 outside. So 2 outside and 3 sevens are, but that means you need what? Simplification steps. Okay, 7. Okay, it is 7 and 3 eights are this much is equal to what? 10. Now find the total journey. Okay, so you have to find the what? Only total journey. Okay, so 3 into 2, it is at the denominator 1 upon, okay, 6 it will multiply with 10. So here it is x divided by 7, x divided by 8 is equal to what? 60. Why? 3 into 2 6 multiply with 10, you will get 60 here. And now just solve this. 7 into 8 56. Okay, so cross multiply 8x plus 15x is equal to what? 60. Okay, so 15x is equal to what? 56 is equal to 60. Okay, further simplification, x is equal to what? This 15 will multiply to the denominator and then 56 will go up. So 60 multiply by 56 divided by 15. Okay, so x is equal to what? 15 fours are how much? 15 fours are 60, and then 4 into 56. Okay, if you calculate this 4 into 56, so 4 24. Okay, and then you will get 24. So 2 will be up, so 20, so 224 kilometer. Option D. Option B. Correct. So you have to just apply the logics. When the logic works, definitely you will get the answer. But diagram is important. Then you will come to know why we have to go through this only. There are maybe another way, but you can use any way to get the what answer as per your comfortable. Okay. So next numerical. Is question number 5. Okay, the ratio between the speed of the two trains is, so there are two trains, the ratio of the speed is given s1 divided by s2. Ratio means what? Divide. Okay, it is given as 7:8 is given. And now if the second train runs 400 kilometer distance in 4 hours, okay, that means what? Second train. So I will apply this s2 is equal to what? Distance upon time. So how much is distance? 400 kilometer in how many times? 4 hours. So it becomes what? Speed is equal to what? It becomes what? 100 kilometer per hour. So we got the s2. Now what they are asked? Find the speed of the first train. Find the speed of the first train. So use this equation, s1 divided by s2, 7 divided by 8. Okay, so we need a what? s2. We need a s2. Okay, so distance upon time. Distance is 400 and time is 4. So you will get 100 kilometer per hour. Okay, therefore s1 is equal to what? 7 divided by 8 multiply by s2. Correct. Therefore s1 is equal to what? 7 divided by 8 multiply by 100. So s1 is equal to what? 2 fours are how much? 2 fours are 8, 2 50s are correct. Okay, and then 2, you can say 2 twos are 4 and 2 25 correct. Okay, so it will be how much? Okay, it will be 5, 7 into 5, and then you will get around 2, sorry, 2 will be remain here as it is s1, and then okay, 100, sorry, you have to just multiply what? 7 into 25. So 5 into 7, 3 will be there, 175 correct. Okay, now when you solve this 175, how much? It is half of that what? 18.7 kilometer per hour. Option D. Option D will be there. Correct. Okay, 87.5. Okay. Next, sixth one. Question number sixth. It take 8 hours. It take 8 hours for the what? 600 kilometer journey. If 120 kilometer done by the train and the rest of the car by car, it takes 20 minutes more if 200 is done by the what train and the rest by the car. The ratio of the speed of the train to that of the what car. Simply ratio you have to find out, that is speed of the train to the speed of the car. What will be the ratio? Okay, now apply the situations. First, it takes 8 hours. Okay, so I will make this journey A to B. How much? Total is 8 hours. Okay, in that, if that is total 600 kilometers there. Total journey is 600 kilometer. Okay, it takes that is 120 kilometer is done by train. So I will consider here from here to here, that is 120 kilometer. It is by train. Okay. Okay. If it is 120 kilometer, then what is left here? That is 480 kilometer. Why? Total is 600. If it is 120, then what about this? 600 minus 120. You will get what? 480. So 480 kilometer done by the what? Car. Correct. Okay. So this is the things. Now we don't know the time here. Okay. Okay. So we don't know the time, so I will consider the T1, and the speed I will consider the S1. Okay, and here is also we don't know the time, that is T2, and the speed is S2. We don't know the speed also. Okay, now if in the second case, okay, same A to B. Okay, in the second case, same distance 600 kilometer. In the second case, what they happen, 200 kilometer is done by the what? Train. Then what about this one, second one? It becomes 400 because total is 600, and the 400 kilometer is done by the what? Car. Is done by the what? Car. Then if it is then okay, the rest by the car, the ratio of the speed between them. Okay, it takes 20 minutes more. It takes what? 20 minutes more. Okay, so here, okay, it takes 20 minutes more. Okay, so in that case, 20 minutes more means what? If it is okay, if it is covering if it is covering this much of distance by train, this much of distance by car, it will take 8 hours. Correct? Okay, now if by train it is 200 and by car it is 400, then it takes how much time? 20 minutes more. That means instead of 8 hours, time will be 8 plus 20 minutes. Okay, 8 hour plus 20 minutes. So first of all, calculate this time. Okay, so time is equal to what? 8 hour plus 20 minute extra. Now convert this whole thing into hours. How to convert this whole thing into hours? 8. Okay, and then multiply by what? Okay, 8 plus 20 minutes means what? Plus you will get, sorry, not plus, you have to just okay, sorry, correct, 20. How to convert minute to hour? So just plus 20 by 60. So 2 cancel out, 2 3s cancel out. Correct? Okay, so it becomes what? 8 plus 1 upon 3 hours. Okay, so total time is equal to how much? 8 plus 1 upon 3 hours means what? So here it is 1, 3 into 8, 24, 24 plus 1, 25 by 3 hours. Understood? Because I am going to rub this. So how much time? If it is traveling with 200 and 400, it will take 20 minutes more. 20 minutes more means what? This is the hours. Okay, 8 plus 20 minutes. So 20 minutes is converted into hour and added after into the 8. So you will get this much of our total journey. Okay, so just note it down. Okay, instead of 8 hours it take 20/3 time. Okay, so here to here it takes 20/3 hours. Okay, then find the ratio of the speed. Okay, so we know this T1 plus T2 is equal to how much? 8 hours, correct? So I will write it in directly. T1 plus T2 is equal to what? 8 hour. Okay, now what is the T1? We know speed is equal to what? Distance upon time. Therefore time is equal to what? Distance upon speed. Distance upon speed. Now in T1 means what? This segment. Okay, how much it is? T1 as it is, correct? Okay, so T1 is equal to what? Distance is how much? 120, and speed is how much? S1. Okay, so I will write it down here, 120 divided by S1 divided by S1, correct? Plus similarly distance is how much? 480, that is T2. Okay, T2 is equal to what? 480 divided by S2 is equal to what? 8 hour, is equal to 8 hour. Okay, so just take out the 4 okay. Okay, so any common here? Of course. Okay, so I will just divide this, okay, whole thing in 8. Okay, so if it is 8 by 8, so this side also divided by 8 and here is also divided by 8, correct? Okay, so if I do this, you will get so 10 and 5. Okay, so it becomes what? 15 divided by S1 plus, okay, you will get 60 divided by S2, correct? Because 8 6 are 48. Okay, and that's why it is 60. 0 will be there, and here it is 1. Here it is 1. Okay, still you can divide. How? I will divide a whole equation by 15, correct? Okay, so if you divide this whole equation by 15 divided by 15, and here it is 15, and here you have to divide again 15. So 15 cancel out, 15 4s are cancel out, so 1 upon 15. So it becomes what? 1 upon S1. Okay, so I will write it down here. So it becomes 1 upon S1 plus 4 upon S2 is equal to what? 1 upon 15. Okay, but we have to know. Okay, so let it be here. Okay, so make this equation as 1. Now for this segment, now apply the same situation. Okay, this is what the first case, 8 hours. Now here it is second case. So we know T1 plus T2 is equal to how much? 25/3 hours. Total journey, half journey. Similarly, it becomes what? 200 divided by S1 plus 400 divided by S2 is equal to what? 25/3, correct? Okay, so just divide this whole equation by 25, because 25 here, take out the common, it will divide here. So if you divide this, it becomes what? 8 divided by S1 plus, okay, then 100, and then you will get 16 divided by S2 is equal to what? 1 upon 3. 1 upon 3. Okay, you have to just simplify, nothing else. After that, still it is simplified, because 8 is here, 16 is here, you can still divide this. Okay, so you have to multiply over here, or you can say divide over here. Okay, so still I will take out the 8 common here. If you take the 8 common, it becomes what? 1 upon S1 plus 2 upon S2, because 8 2s are 16, and this 8 will be common, it will multiply here, it becomes what? 8 into 3, it becomes what? 24, correct? So this is what? Another equation. So just note down what I have done. Apply the equation. Total time is 8 hours. So T1 plus T2. So T1 from here, T2 from here. Applying the what? Speed is equal to distance upon time. Similarly, it takes 20 minutes extra if it is 200 and 400. Similarly case, apply over here. T1 is here, T2 is here, correct? Okay, but T1 plus T2 is how much? total time is 25 by 3. So that's why I have make it what here in the second case, t1 plus t2 is equal to what, 25 by 3. Okay, so just solve this. So this is what the first equation, this is the second equation. Okay, so just note it down. Okay, because I am going to rub, because I need a board to solve this now. Now it is simplification only. Okay. So okay, write down these two equations now. So 1 upon s1 plus 4 upon s2 is equal to what, 1 upon 15. This is the one equation, and second equation is what, 1 upon s1 plus 2 upon s2 plus is equal to what, 1 upon 24. These are what the two equations we got. Now using this equation 2, you can find out the what, s1 divided by s2. Okay. So next. So here, okay, so you can just simply solve this. Okay, so we will see what will happen. I will just multiply s1 s2, this will cross multiply s2 plus 4 s1 is equal to what, 1 upon 15. Okay, so s1 will multiply here and 15 will multiply here, so 15 s2 plus 60 s1 is equal to what, s1 s2. So this is one equation. Okay, and from here also you will get cross multiplication s1 s2. Okay, so s2 plus 2 s1 is equal to what, 1 upon 24. So 24 multiply here, s1 s2 will be here, so it becomes what, s2 24 s2 plus 24 into 2 48 s1 is equal to what, s1 s2 is equal to what, s1 s2. Okay, now you can see here, this is s1 s2 and this is also s1 s2. That means what, right hand sides are equal, hence left hand sides are also equal, correct? Okay, therefore 15 s2 plus 60 s1 is equal to what, 24 s2 plus 48 s1. Okay, so take out the similar terms. I will keep this 60 s1 over here minus 48 s1, because s1 s1 are similar, is equal to what, 24 s2 minus 15 s2, correct? Okay, so 60 minus 48, you will get 12 s1. How much? 12, correct. So it becomes 50 60. Okay, is equal to what, 24 minus of 15, so 5 plus 4, correct? Okay, so you will get 9 s2. Now we need what, s1 divided by s2. So s1 divided by s2 is how much? I will keep this s1 here, s2 will be downwards, so it becomes what, 9 divided by 12. So 3 3s are 9, 3 4s are 12. Therefore finally s1 divided by s2 is equal to what, 3 by 4. Little bit lengthy but not that much. Okay, आपको ये समझाने के लिए थोड़ा सा लेंदी गया है, नहीं तो आपको अगर ट्रिक पता है तो यू कैन इजीली फाइंड आउट, करेक्ट? ओके, अंडरस्टूड? Okay, I think everything is visible. Okay, so next one, this is a 6, question number 7. Okay, so question number 7. A farmer travel a distance of 61 km in 9 hours. 61 km in 9 hours. Okay, and he travel partly. That means out of 61 km, some distance is travel at a distance of with a speed of 4 km per hour, and the other distance is with cycle, that is 9 km per hour. So distance travel on foot is. So diagram. So the farmer is travel from the what, A to B. Okay. So total distance is how much? 61 km. Correct. And to travel the 61 km, you need time is how much? Total 9 hours. Now partly he covers, suppose x distance he covered on foot with speed how much? 4 kilometer per hour. 4 kilometer per hour. Okay, and then if it is x, what about this one? It becomes 61 minus x. Okay, it will cover how much with speed? 9 kilometer per hour. 9 kilometer per hour, correct? Okay, and here you will get the time t2 and here you will get time t1. Now apply the speed distance formula. So speed is equal to what? Sorry, speed is equal to what? Distance upon time, correct? Okay, so speed, that is 4, is equal to what? Distance is x divided by time is t1, correct? Okay, therefore t1 is equal to what? X divided by 4. This is one equation. Similarly here speed is equal to what? 9, distance is 61 minus x divided by time is t2, therefore t2 is equal to what? 61 minus x divided by 9, divided by 9, correct? Okay, now we know t1 plus t2 total journey is how much? 9 hours. Total journey is how much? 9 hours. So t1 is equal to what? X by 4 plus t2 is equal to what? 61 minus x divided by 9 is equal to what? 9, correct? Okay, so I will just multiply this. Okay, 4 into 9 it becomes 36, cross multiplication simply 4 into 9 36. So 9x will be here plus 4 and this bracket multiply. So 4 into 1 4 and then 24, that is 244. 4 into 61 you will get 244 minus of 4x is equal to what? 9. Okay, now 9x 4x you will get 5x plus 244, okay, is equal to what? This 36 will multiply with 9, so 36 multiply by 9. Okay, so 5x is equal to what? 36 multiply by 9, so 36, sorry,